Well, howdy everybody. This is Woody from the Collector's Lane with another one of our fine vintage comics that we'll be putting up for sale shortly. This particular one is Detective Comics number 47, and the cover itself is in slightly rough condition. We'll go through those artifacts with you now. We have where somebody, it looked like it had tape on there or maybe a label or something they peeled off, so that's definitely a bit of an issue. And then we also have over the bad guy's finger or hand there, you can see it's been peeled away. A little slight artifact up here on the above the C in Detective. And then along the edge here we can see some chipping and a couple of very minor tears. Overall at the top edge here there's some water damage. It seems like it could just be a fading issue with sunlight potentially, a little hard to tell. And then down at this bottom corner here you can see the flap there is certainly compromised by being folded up like that. Okay, somebody folded it like that, and there's a little chip there. As far as the stapling goes, it appears to us that this staple is kind of weird in that they look kind of new. So I think what may have happened here is the original staples may have fallen out at one time or another. A little hard to tell because the edge here is a little compromised, not too bad. It's actually one of the better ones we've seen actually. But the staples are in kind of from the front here like that, instead of from the side where you would expect them to be. All right, now we'll just go over to the back side. This back side is one of my favorite back sides I've seen. I just love, first off, the content of it is wonderful. You can see just the continuation of the artifacts along the edge of the book there. You can see how the pages, either over time they've stretched out or the initial cut on the comic book wasn't done that accurately, which is kind of common for web presses of the day. Again, there's a little artifact, a chip missing down here. And but basically overall this back cover is in really nice shape. The graphics are wonderful, so that's one thing I've noted about this book here. Again, the bottom corner there is a little bit off. All right, so as we open up the book, we're going to go careful, as we do with all our books on inspection, just because they're in very sensitive shape. So this particular one here, you're going to notice there's a little rip right there on the cover, and that wasn't that evident when you look at it this way, but certainly when you open it like that, you can see it. So we're going to be very careful not to continue with that much further. However, I will come into some of the pages here. You're going to see here, a page down here, we have a little missing spot right there, and we have a stain. And again, you should be able to work it out here. There's the fold that we were talking about. Okay, generally speaking, the pages are off-white for sure. They're more of the brown staining that you see over the years. You can see it along the edge of the paper. And what we're going to do is attempt to come into the center of the book. We do want to be very careful. This is a thicker comic actually overall than many you might see previously. All the pages are here, no pages missing. However, we just want to show you the staples. Okay, so when we come in here, you're going to notice these staples, and if you look carefully on further inspection, I'll blow it up for you a little bit here. They look like they were replaced. That's my first thought on this book. However, whoever did it did a reasonably good job of it actually. So, but I don't think that the original staples in there, but they look nice and clean, which is important. And we can come through all the pages. Again, all the pages are here. They're all pretty much consistent all the way through. No major rips on these pages, but of course, just due to wear and tear over the years. Okay, then we're coming to the back cover here. It's got a few issues of note here that we want to look at, and that would be a little chipping on the back right here. We have some staining right here. Of course, there's the chipping on the lower side there. We have some staining here, some other staining up through here, and you can see where it appears the cover had been kind of lifted from the staples. All right, we'll just turn it back over for one final review, and that's a beauty. This is Detective Comics number 47.
Now hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to keep updated on all of our new items.